Hello, co-creators, and welcome to your May 2024 Oracle message. I am nyemareina, your friendly neighborhood Oracle, and as always, let's get started. So, our quick synopsis for our movers and shakers, right? Spirit says we are coming out of the energy of sweet dreams and beautiful nightmares, April. And we are entering into the energy of, come on now, synchronicities. Number 5, the shaman. Divine wisdom, spiritual powers. In the traditional tarot, the Hierophant. The presence of the creator. The presence of the teacher. Because your main message is speak up, grow up, glow up, ground in your psychic abilities, your connection with Gaia, Pachamama, your connection with home, aka self, aka your physical dwelling, right? And this is very important, right? This shaman energy, this Hierophant energy, the energy of creatorship, because Spirit says that's going to help you navigate through the major energies of May. Okay, that's psychic energy. Full moon in Sagittarius, communication energy. New moon in Taurus energy. Gemini season, hey. Scorpio energy. The angel numbers that we're going to talk about. Pluto in retrograde. Spring energy. Beltane energy. The energy of flowers. Travel. The energy of the wind. The energy of death and rebirth. Okay, not only is the eagle with you this month, but the energy of birds, bees, grasshoppers, cicadas, and whales, right? And last but not least, we talking about activation, okay? Third eye, throat chakra, heart, and solar plexus. The colors blue, purple, green, and yellow. Ashe. Right? And the shaman is the navigator between worlds, is the navigator between energies. And Spirit says, baby, you are holding that energy this month. The energy of the creator, of the Hierophant, of the teacher, of the forever student. Ashe. So now that we done got through with your main message, okay? If you're new to this or if you true to this, right? We're going to get into a little housekeeping. I'm going to let you know what we're going to get into this month. And then I'm going to chop this thing up if you on TikTok or Instagram. And then I'll put it in its entirety with timestamps on YouTube. But either way it goes, you dip in and you dip out. You go where Spirit calls you to go, right? And so we're going to get into, of course, that channel message in the beginning. We're going to do some spirit animal cards for all these animals that are showing up for you this month. We're going to talk a little bit about Pluto retrograde, I believe. Yep, we're going to talk about Pluto a little bit. We're going to get into some angel numbers and some more scribe channel messages via my quartz, okay? And then usually we do a tarot at the end and an oracle at the end. So dip in and dip out as you please. Take one message, two messages, three messages, or hang out with your girl, right? And receive these messages in your highest and your greatest good. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, right? Like, share, subscribe, right? Give your girl a little, a little tap. Give me that tap heart, Ashe. And personal reads are always available. And from time to time, I'll have my discounted reads on there for the TikTok collective. But I'm also going to slash that and say for my YouTube collective too, right? Those are my $5.99 reads. I usually have 3 to 5 of them available. From time to time, I just throw them out there as a thank you to the collective. And I think I have those up there right now. Otherwise, my readings start at 11, and that's for 10 minutes. And then the next increment is whatever price, and that's for 20, and then up to 30 minutes. And then I also have channeled poems that you can receive, and I'll do a little video and then send you that poem and interpret that. And you can also get a companion tarot card reading with that type of reading as well. So yeah, so check your girl out if you feel like, you know, there's something else that you want to know, or whatever, right? Because you can ask me questions. Check out the link in the bio, head to the Etsy store and purchase your reading. Ashe. So let's get into the rest of these energies. The rest of these energies, right? So when they got the oh my Lord. The angel numbers co-creator. When these things came up, I said, aren't you serious? Right? Angel numbers. Spirit said they coming with it this month. You in that shaman energy. Big lessons have been learned for the majority of you guys in April. Big aha moments, big shadow moments, big inner child moments, right? Big changes and shifts of perspectives. And because of it, your team say, baby, I see you. I see you. And I'm going to show you. By throwing these numbers at you, by throwing these synchronicities at you. They say number 55, number 88, number 558, number 588, and bonus because they just love y'all so much. 555 and 888. I heard the shaman. The shamans know what's up. The shamans can have multiple numbers. I say because they traverse, come on now, through many energies, through many dimensions, right? Spirit says a lot of you had trouble sleeping or your sleeping pattern has changed. This is again because those gifts are being activated, right? And one of the shaman's main job again is to move through realities, right? Help the sick. A lot of you healing hands, a lot of you healing voices, right? We'll get into that with the chakras is being activated because that is a part of your path, healing, right? So I'm gonna do a few of these angel numbers. We're gonna get through them. I'm gonna try to have it to be, you know, I'm not even gonna say that because y'all know if you true to this, your girl tries to keep it in 30 minutes, but you know, it's difficult. When spirit know you a Gemini, let me stop, right? They know we like to talk. Okay, anyways, number 55. Major shifts are taking place in your finances and state of abundance. Know that opportunities to soar, shut your face, synchronicities are coming your way. What you say, Big Eagle? Opportunities to soar are coming your way, Big Eagle. Number 88. Let's see what else spirit, how else spirit is gonna love on you this here May. Number 88. There's a portal opening up for you to step into a more spiritually centered life. Hello, shaman. For a lot of you, this is shamanic Egyptian energy as well. All right, so definitely check that out. Shamanic Egyptian gods and goddesses, right? So Anubis, Isis, Sekhmet, right? So 558. For some of y'all, you ain't gonna believe what you read, right? But spirit say, oh, come on now with your relationship message. Discernment. 558. The road ahead is clearing and you are moving forward in a fearless way. Know that divine love is on your side. Divine love is on your side. If you know, you know. Okay? Your girl's into jingles. Anything musical. Hello. That's another message for May. Oh, yeah, check out the May download reading if you have not. That might be a message for you. Ashe. 588. Like a phoenix, you are in a powerful state of change and transition and rising high above what once held you back. Spread your wings and soar. Now, if they don't stop, if your spiritual team at 1116 don't stop loving you so much with all of these synchronicities, open up your wings and soar, dear eagle, dear shaman, dear one with divine wisdom and great spiritual powers, one who is connected to source energy, so much so, come on now, that you are becoming the teacher, the forever student. Woo! Bringing us right on down to Wonder Twins power activate. Now let me tell y'all. Y'all might not know about Wonder Twins power activate. Okay, you might not know about it. But it was this superhero cartoon from back in the day. Okay, and it was twins, and they used to hit they rings together. When they did, they would say Wonder Twins power activate, and that's when they could activate their superpower, right? Again, that shaman energy, that hierophant energy, also that Gemini energy this May, right? Because we're heading into Gemini season. Okay, so we're gonna get into these chakras, right? When I was telling you guys earlier that the 4 chakras that's gonna be open, or is opening, or has opened, is what I'm hearing, right? So the third eye, to see, self-reflection, journey, and dreams. Big energy this month for you. Hum, the throat chakra. Self-expression, trust words, expression, and that is your 5th chakra. So major changes with your throat chakra, with your expression, right? With you trusting your words, right? Speak up, glow up, grow up, and ground in your psychic abilities, your connection to this earth, your connection to yourself, your connection to the place that you dwell, right? I'm hearing for a lot of you, speak up in your households, right? I'm hearing make yourself known, open up that throat chakra. If you need help around the house, baby, you need help around the house, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. And when people are offering you help, do that, right? Or maybe you're on the flip side and you don't help out as much at home. Start to do that. Spirit says start to also connect with the place that you live. Even if it's a temporary situation, even if it's you acknowledging or becoming aware of, that's just not a place that you wish to dwell anymore. So yam, green, your heart chakra, right? Self-love, opening up to love, opening up to trust, right? That 2024 astrological reading that we did, the green dragon energy, that heart center energy, right? And Spirit also wanted me again to point out that your heart center opening is so important because it is the bridge between heaven and earth, right? And we say that and we think, oh, that's just, a saying, but in reality, in the system, right, in our energy systems, it is truly the bridge. It is the middle point between the 3 upper chakras, right? Your throat, your third eye, and your crown. And your earthly chakras, right? Your solar plexus, sacral, and root. It is truly the bridge, right? Nothing can flow within if that heart chakra is blocked. Ashe? And bringing you to your last chakra, Ram or Ram, yellow. Come on, golden dragon. A lot of you guys have already been initiated in your golden dragon energy. Again, that astrological 2024 New Year's message. Plug, check it out if you haven't. Right? And if you haven't already been initiated in your dragon power, your golden dragon power, trust me, baby, it's going to happen. And like I said earlier about the messages, if you want to check that out, know that that's an activating message. So at some point, the golden dragon will visit you. Ashe? If, come on now, talking about that heart chakra, if you are open. Right? If you are open. And I probably went through all this already. Wonder Twins powers activate. Hello. Right? This is activation of the golden dragon of the solar plexus of your inner sun as well. Right? Of your inner sun, of your drive, your determination to get and to do the things that you want to do. Ashe? And last but not least, before we get into your important dates of the month, is this wind energy, okay, and spring energy. You hear my chimes. No, I can't turn them down. I can't turn them down, baby. That's the wind, okay? But again, that throat chakra, self-expression, voice, breath work is going to be very important. Take those breaths. If you find yourself in a situation where you cannot handle things, right? Or you find yourself in that overwhelming spilling of emotion, especially doing shadow work, doing inner child work, take those breaths. For a lot of you, look into shamanic breathing. Ashe, as you are in that shaman energy, right? Communication. Quick messages are going to be coming in, downloads for you, right? Messages that you're not expecting are going to be coming in. And ones that you have been expecting. Spirit says again, take those deep breaths. If you know this is going to be a heated conversation, center yourself. Ashe, beforehand, and then handle whatever you need to handle, right? Yeah, and this also, these calls, these downloads that you're going to be getting from spirit, these phone calls that you're going to be getting from other people are going to be people reaching out for closure, right? Are going to be you ending cycles. So maybe you get a phone call where you've been waiting for a decision, right? Or you get something, there are going to be messages that come in this month that are going to help you to close out cycles, right? Cheat code. Okay. And then also that wind energy, right? Wind is breath, wind is communication. So spirit said cheat code, speak. Speak while you are in this energy of I'm also hearing of projecting, right? Of projecting whatever you speak, whatever you want to manifest, when you speak it, it's going to be projected 20 times more because of the energy that we are in May, right? Again, that ego that rides the wind, right? I'm hearing the all-encompassing energy of source, right? This big, huge energy. You're going to have that behind your words this month, right? Like I said before, readers, wait, stop, think about it before you jump in that message this month, co-creators. But speak your affirmations, your ask formations, right? Your intentions out loud, right? Because we know that the mind is a proving mind. And when we ask questions out loud, it's like our brain is hearing the question from somebody else, right? And so it wants to prove, it wants to answer that question. As opposed to you thinking your intentions, as opposed to you thinking your affirmations, as opposed to you thinking your ask formations, right? just in your mind, speak them out loud. Your words are spells, and baby, they are, hello, May, 5 times more powerful. I'm here for some of you, 50 times more powerful this month. Ashe? So let's get into these important dates. So your important dates for this month, co-creator. I'll put it up for those of you who want to screenshot. And we're going to start off with Beltane. Ashe, the season, May 1st through May 4th, where it's all about celebrating, right? Newness. It's all about celebrating growth. It's all about celebrating inspired action. Ashe, and applying that in our lives. It's a great time to intend. Ashe, happy Beltane. And now we're going to Pluto retrograde, right? And that's May 2nd through October 11th. Ashe, I'm seeing 10, 11 transitions and ascensions, right, at the end of this retrograde. And we know that retrograde energy just means that whatever this planet rules, right, rules over, we need to stop, wait, pause, and think about it before we make moves, before we take action when it comes to the things that Pluto rules over. So I'm going to get into this Pluto card transformation. Look at that. 10, 11 is when it ends, and the number of the card is Ashe, 11. So let me see if I can get it in here without burning the place down. And then we're going to get into this quick message for Pluto. And then again, so whatever this message says, when it comes to these subjects, make sure that you stop, wait, and pause and think about it. Go into that intuition, go into your shaman energy before you move forward, right, in these areas. So Pluto transformation. People living deeply have no fear of death. Pluto, the smallest and outermost planet in our solar system, probably carries the most weight. It is the planet of extremes. Birth, sex, death are Pluto's themes. In Greek legend, Pluto was the god of the underworld. His earlier name, Hades, came to designate the dwelling place for the dead. The name Hades means the unseen and is a good description of the energies of Pluto, which tend to transform areas of the astrological chart without us knowing until the explosion or blowout. This dwarf planet tends to inspire unwelcome surprises. Pluto can be like a tower collapsing in your life, a life from which you must rebuild from debris and also inspiration. Hello, Beltane, right? Action. Taking that inspired action. Many things you have relied upon for always being there may suddenly disappear or leave. More than anything else, Pluto represents endings and beginnings. It is not a card of physical death per se, since in our lifetimes we experience many deaths and new starts. This is simply a time when the decks are being wiped clean for new action. Come on now. Most of the time you begin to feel ill, at ease with the feelings of something's not right and things going down strangely with an eerie silence like the Titanic. If you are in a relationship that has been difficult, it will either end or it will deepen and become more fulfilling. Any romance that starts at this time should prove to be intense. It is very important not to try and control things. Instead, surrender to the ups and downs for a while, although some of these changes may be painful ones. That said, this is a time of intense sexuality. In terms of job or career, it may be time to get another. You may become upset concerning something about your past that turns out not to be what you always thought. On a more mundane level, you may have to be more careful with your finances, taxes, and inheritance especially. You may have the opportunity to suddenly move to a new home, but beware of foundation, water, or sewer problems, and also the possibility that the house might be haunted. Think of Pluto as leftover things that tend to languish in a state of decay or decadence, but more positively, rejuvenation, healing, and birth. Ashe? So rejuvenation, healing, birth, decay, transformation, rebirth, death, right? So Spirit is saying when starting up anew, right? And we already talked about Beltane this first beginning of the month. The beginning of the month, right? And we talked about your May message: speak up, grow up, glow up, right? Ground in these psychic abilities. For a lot of you, these are new psychic abilities, right? Your connection with Gaia. For a lot of you, this is a new connection with Gaia. Your connection with home, self, and your physical dwelling. And for a lot of you, again, that's new. Connecting with your higher self, right? That's new when it comes to your self-love and self-care, right? That's new when it comes to the place where you are, right? And Spirit says for a lot of you, this might not be necessarily you moving to another home. This could show up in your routines that you do at home. That might be changing, or you redecorating, right? So again, as you transition, as you change, as you go through these rebirths, as you intend, right? Make sure that you're relying on your intuition, that you're relying on your discernment, right? Because as we start these new things, as we rebirth ourselves, Ashe, that's beautiful. Spirit says, make sure you have that time to process. Make sure you have that time to stop, wait, pause, and think about it. Especially again, when it comes to those unseen things, it's given heavily your spiritual path. Ashe. So new moon in Taurus, and that is May 7th. Okay. So Taurus is the second sign, right? It's the determined sign. Is determined in practicality, right? It's about being comfortable. It's about grounding, right? Home, comfort, decor, finances. It's ruled by Venus, right? And in this particular new moon, Spirit says there's going to be a rebirth or renewing, a growth in the way that you love yourself, in the way that you take care of yourself, in the way that you feel comfortable in your own skin. For a lot of you, go ahead and do some type of ritual, some type of ceremony, some type of extra time and space, and intention when it comes to this on this new moon, right? Translate to the rest of your life, right? So this is something that a lot of you are going to do moving forward, that this is going to be a permanent change for you. For a lot of you, you're going to teeter a little bit, but as Spirit always say, ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? So if you do fall off a bit, come on back. It's all right. Ashe, be easy on yourself, right? The energy of spring cleaning again. Intending, manifesting a more joyous life filled with freedom, because you're stable and grounded, right? So again, envision that life, right? Be grateful for the life that you have right now, because Spirit is pointing out that a lot of you guys are already in your manifestations, that you already have some stability in your life that you did not have previously. And for others, right, it's getting kind of hectic. Ashe. But again, right, that's when we intend for that stability. That's when we are grateful for what stability is in our life, so that we continue to bring that to us, right? And grounding, connecting with the Mother Earth, connecting with yourself, right? And spending a little bit more time at home is going to help you with that new moon energy, okay, in Taurus. And so next we have Sun enters Gemini. Shout out to the Geminis. Ashe, because your girl a Gemini. So, this time is near and dear to my heart. Ashe. Ashe. So, Sun enters Gemini May 20th. Okay. Jupiter also enters the Gemini sign, our sign, on May 25th. Okay, so we are going to be expanded even further as Gemini's comes May 25th. Okay, And Spirit also said for those of you who are not Geminis, also check out your Gemini placements and look for that expansion again on May 25th. But for those of you who are not Geminis, there's going to be an expanding Ashe of that Gemini energy on the 25th. Okay, so Gemini energy, adaptable intelligence, right? Mercury energy, mind, thought, communication, messages. Again, this is another reason why there's going to be so many downloads and so much communication in this month, right? You're also going to see signs and deal with things or heal from things, Ashe, that have to do with duality, facing oneself, facing one's masculine and feminine energies, right? And also boundaries, Ashe. 3 sign. Oh, it's also the 3rd sign, right? In the astrological calendar. So Spirit said also check out your 3rd house, Ashe, especially around that time. It's going to be a focal point. And last but not least, we have our full moon in Sagittarius happening May 23rd, okay? And this is also a portal for us, co-creator. It's also one of your angel numbers, Ashe. And Spirit says again, for a lot of you with those past messages that we were given this year, that 8-8 portal is going to be so important, okay? There's a clearing to open up, to activate into this energy, into the Lion's Gate energy, right? So Spirit says they're giving us a little extra bump on our intentions, right? Hello, May, right? It's synced up, co-creators, all right? It is synced. So Sagittarius is also the 9th sign, right? So look for fulfillment during this time, right? Look for releasing that which does not fulfill you, right? Our full moon energy, and bringing in those things that does, right? Wishes being granted is also what I'm hearing, right? We're still going to be in that Jupiter, right? Energy, that exploration energy, that enlightenment energy, truth, right? Visions. A lot of you guys are going to be getting visions. Your dreams are going to be super heavy around this time. Some people will be planning trips, right? And Spirit says not just any trip, on some bucket list vibe type trips. So even if you're going on a trip that might be quote unquote mundane, right? If you ain't going to Bali, or if you ain't going to Bora Bora, or if you ain't going to, one of those places, Spirit says your vacations, your solitude time, right, can be just as grand as that. It's about how you see it, right? It's about how you utilize it, Ashe. And last but not least, speak truth that's been held back and release fear, Ashe. So that is it for your important dates this month, co-creator. So we're going to get into these animal energies, these animal spirits that are going to be surrounding you. And I think I'm going to do a separate reading for your tarot this month, right? To keep it I'm going to say to keep it short, but you know. Yeah. Okay. But so we're going to get into your animal oracles. And then Spirit has some closing scribe messages for you. And then we're going to end this thing. And then, like I said, be on the lookout for your May 2024 tarot reading. So we'll start with, because I also got some downloads with these animals. And then we'll get into the actual oracle message. So, the owl, right, which is our moon card, Ashe, in this deck. And I got that this animal is coming to you because you are due. You are owed something, right? For some of you, there are things that were taken away, things that were stolen. For others, writing in spirit asked me to rephrase that. For some of you, right, we got to call a thing a thing, right? There was an allowing of theft, right? And I know, Naima, why would I allow somebody to steal from me? Right? Because you wanted to get it back, co-creator, 10 times fold. Because there was a lesson, an L you had to take, right? There was a pattern, a generational curse that you were breaking, right? This is why we put these roadblocks in our way. It's because on some level, we believe that we need them. And through our spiritual journey, it's us relearning that we don't need roadblocks. But in the meantime, in between time, right, we do. So here they are, right? So getting things back that you are owed, that you are due. And I'm also hearing that these are messages, right? I'm also hearing that this is recognition. Ashe. It's also here for wisdom. It's also here pointing to your past lives. It's also here bringing in messages from your ancestors. And it's also here to help you connect even closer to the collective consciousness. Ashe. So the next one we have is the bees, right? The bees. And that is the 3 of crystals. Okay? And what I got from that was that the stinger on the bee was very important, right? Understanding, again, that duality, that entering Gemini energy, right? The bee itself, right, can be very healing, right, when it comes to sound waves, and which is something I learned about recently about bee therapy, right? And it's the sounds that the beehive made is actually extremely therapeutic for us, right? We can also say, right, the plants and stuff, the pollination, right? We need these plants, these herbs, right, for healing. But it also can be deadly, right, for those of us who are allergic to it, right? Ashe. And then we got the whale, the world card. Now this is a repeat, right? Ashe. I want to say that was in the astrological new year reading. So whales, again, sound healing. Again, that shamanic energy, trance music, right? So again, sound healing, music in general, listening to music, singing music, being a musician, whatever it is for you that has to do with sound is extremely important this month, co-creator. It's also, the whale's also here pointing out that you are sacred, right? The whale is extremely sacred. The whale song is extremely healing. Ashe. And again, it goes back to that throat chakra that we talked about and those activations, right? And it's also here to remind you that you are, a shaman, you are a healer. Ashe, because the whale is a natural healer. For again, a lot of you healing hands, getting into Reiki practices, or just checking that out, or getting a healing from a Reiki practitioner yourself this month. Okay, and last but not least, grasshoppers or cicadas in this particular deck. Hello, transformation, right? Pluto energy, spring energy. And so what I got from that was hoppers and hoopers, right? So you might be into sports. You might be starting something new when it comes to fitness or sports, right? Again, tapping into that self-love, self-care energy. And I got for some of you, you might start a jewelry business. Ashe, because I got hoops. Okay, so we will get into these messages for each animal, and that's going to be your oracle reading portion of your May message, and then we'll close it out with those closing messages. So we'll start off with your first animal, the shaman card. Ashe. Let me see, let's do it this way. And don't think it's lost on me. Okay, Ashe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. 5, 5, 5. The Hierophant, number 5. The Shaman, number 5. And 5 cards. 5, 5, 5. All right now. Shaman, Eagle, divine wisdom and spiritual power. Eagle is the courageous collector of spiritual knowledge. He holds the ability to connect to higher spirit teachers, rising above and beyond the material world. Eagle thrives in the realm of spirit, yet remains fixed in the realm of earth. He is sharp-sighted and signifies rational thought. Moving gracefully through skies, Eagle will teach you how to conserve and use your energy wisely. He demonstrates that you can still remain grounded while soaring towards divine wisdom. Eagle will assist you in refining your own spiritual power, which will increase your ability to rise above any challenge. Ashe. And now, Owl, the moon. Imagination and perception. Owl's time is the night, when subconscious powers are at their peak. By the light of the owl and her mysterious moon comes a flood of insight, a silent observer of intuitive knowledge. Owl pierces through illusions, bringing the hidden to light. The imagination is a powerful tool, or it can be used to strike terror within. Emotions will also shape the perception of any situation. Owl is here to assist you in seeing your way clearly, through fear and into the light of truth. Even in the cloak of darkness, your path will be illuminated. Trust in your instincts, pay attention to dreams, and watch for signs that will guide you. Ashe. And the honeybee. Collaboration and productivity. Industrious honeybee is a master of his craft and uses his ingenuity to accomplish all he sets out to do. He has a clear plan of action and doesn't rush the process. Honeybee makes monumental progress by engaging in the strength of teamwork, and in turn surpasses limitations through the complementary power of collaboration. Honeybee is here to guide you in pulling together with those who are of like minds. When forces are joined, development is heightened, and combined efforts will help fortify your success. Sharpen your skills and boost your determination. Know that you're capable of accomplishing outstanding tasks. The world. The whale. Fulfillment and celebration. The guardian of the cosmos, whale's awareness of the world around her provides her with a deep connection to all that is. In reaching her destination, she dives into the portal of new potential, into the darkness. She is here to call to mind that life is a continuous process of becoming. You've worked hard and are nearing the finish line. Everything is successfully coming together. Celebrate your achievements. Your consciousness is moving towards higher levels. The insight you've acquired has empowered you with a deeper connection to the energies around and within you. Hello, shaman energy. And last but not least, the transformation, the grasshopper, the cicada. Transformation, cicada. Transition and liberation. A symbol of renewal and rebirth, cicada sweeps away the past, setting upon a clear new pathway. Having a transformative life cycle, cicada assists in working through spiritual changes to move from an ending of a cycle into a fresh new beginning. And the creation of a new healthy you, the clearing of obstacles allows your energy to move forward. Life is permanently changing, and change brings forth creativity and new freedom. Ashe, 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 ashe. The eagle, the owl, the bee, the whale, and the grasshopper, cicada, are with you this month, co-creator. In this shaman energy, you are the healed. You are healing. You are a healer. Music is going to be so important. Use it while you meditate. For a lot of you, get into guided meditations. If you have been coming up against roadblocks when it comes to meditating, start to do guided meditations. This will get your mind, your body, into the rhythm of meditating. And then once you start doing those guided meditations, meditating on your own will come more naturally, right? And for those of you who don't want to go guided, do music when you meditate. Ashe. For some of you, get into drums, right? Music that has drums in it, music that has humming in it. For some of you, if you used to go to church, or if you still go to church, get back into singing your hymns, right? This is also about us opening up that throat chakra to help a lot of you transcend past, right? And opening up your heart chakra, right? Helping you to transcend. Ashe. Spirit also said for a lot of you, get into the words, or aka frequencies, or should I say the frequencies, aka words of these chakras, right? Yam for heart. Yam, yam, yam. To open, to clear the heart. And hum, right, for the throat chakra. So hum, 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 to open that throat, right? So you are in the energy of the shaman. You are in the energy of the Hierophant, right? 55. So be mindful of the energies around you this month, co-creator, right? And use them to help propel you into inspired action, into growth, into newness with faith, because you rely on your intuition, because you rely on your discernment, because you rely on your psychic abilities, your connection to the earth, and your connection to yourself. Take that time out when you need it to be alone with self, to be alone at home, right? Make sure you pay attention to them finances. It came up, hello synchronicities, in many different ways. Ashe, this month. So, as I always like to say at the end of these long ones, and at the end of my personal readings, namaste, my light sees your light, dear shaman. And ashe, all is connected, All is you, dear Hierophant, Master, Co-Creator. Ashe, ashe, ashe.